It's time for the talking to stop and the fighting to start. This should be good. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me, former world champion Johnny Nelson.
Looking forward to this one.
Sir, the dark. This match, these two have certainly. We have high hopes and aspirations for this fight. He misses with that straight left. This is the kind of fight you expect from two world-class elite middleweights. So much pre-match drama before this showdown. Who could forget what we saw yesterday at the weigh-in? These two boxers are finally ready to get it on.
Can you imagine walking into this, Todd? Walking into an arena with such noise, people chanting your name. You can't even hear your corner man whispering in your ear. I've been in situations like that where it can be terrorizing if you haven't got your wits about you.
This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
They landed a good jab there. And caught him with a left hook. So much for boxing. This is a fist fight. You'd like to see more jabs. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talk about Martinez in that last round. Here we go for round two. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Good counter punch. This counter fighter believes in the anything you can do, I can do better. They'll let you throw a punch first, and they'll answer you and usually hit you harder.
You're fighting a counter puncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react them. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter punchers, they're watching you every move, that every twitch.
Good job defending the jab. Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
That jab doesn't score. This fighter doesn't just want to win by knockout. They want to do it early so they can get out of here.
With sluggers, you cannot let them get into a rhythm because this is how they train. This is how they prepare for a fight. This is what they'll do all night. Do not dance their dance. You've got to use speed.
Those counter punches. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Martinez in that last round. That bell could not have come. And there's the bell for round three. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Swing and a miss with that jab. You'd like to see someone use a jab here to establish a boxing presence, but no, they just want to fight. Nice looking right hook, but he blocked it. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
It doesn't always pay to be first. It pays to be last. Jab slightly off target. Jab slightly off target. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Martinez in that last round. Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
In the build-up to this fight, Johnny, this power puncher told us, listen, I don't care if it's round 1 or round 12, I've got enough power and confidence to end this in one shot.
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to think him. You've just got to be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little Fagan and pickpocket him.
That left uppercut doesn't score. Real good back and forth between these two fighters.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
One punch could change the entire complexion of this fight. There's a counter shot. Look at the hand speed and footwork between these two elite-level middleweights. Nice-looking right hook, but he blocked it. A perfect counter lands. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Martinez in that last round. Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers? Hold that thought! Sergio Martinez is dazed. And it appears they weathered the storm. How? I'm not sure.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. Those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
A very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
They're both trying for a knockout. Just missing with the uppercut. You can tell who's stronger and who's faster. Punch, counter punch. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Martinez in that last round. After what we saw... Here we go in the 6th round. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
In the early rounds of a fight, you'll see two boxers feel each other out, test each other's power, and I think this boxer has decided I can walk through anything that lands.
What?
Sergio Martinez is down on the canvas. Is he going to be able to make it back up?
1, 2, 3, 4.
They're on their feet, but is this the beginning of the end?
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once. You got away with it. You can do it again.
Pretty good start the first half of this round.
The corners must be so happy. Down to a T. Play the plan out to a T. If they can pick up momentum and do this over and over again, they've got it.
Swing and a miss with that hook. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. The right hook just missed. Total domination with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Martinez in that last round. That'll be a 10-8 round for sure. And there's the bell for round 7. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
Middleweights always gives us a class. If you've got 2 class middleweight fighters, you are in for action. I'm quite sure right now, if you know your boxing, there's a certain fighter, Mr. I would just say marvelous, but some fighters were unbelievable at middleweight.
Both men step back for just a moment. Punch, counter punch. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Martinez in that lap. And there's the bell for round 8. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Neither one of these fighters want to see the judges' scorecards. There's a counter shot. Don't let this fighter's speed fool you. There's some method to the madness. These are precision shots, and they're coming at lightning speed.
Having so much speed, what happens to your opponent is you get cut to ribbons, and that's where the referee has to jump in and stop the fight. And you know this is going to happen, so you rush your work. You think, I've got to get him inside close rounds.
This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Sergio Martinez is rocked. I thought we were going to see the finish there.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
That right hook not connected. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Some might have thought the fight a little...
Ain't stopping me, I'm a pro like a Mac. Drip flow like a tap, tiptoe to the stack. Thrive under pressure, know when to attack. When it's showtime, front row to the back. Front line with my back up against the wall. If I'm up against the odds, then I'm about to give it all. About to get them all, I want everything they got. Coming for the top, I won't stop until I fall. Me, I'm trying to ball out like LaMelo Ball. Watch me switch the gears on and wait for him to stall. They're looking all small, trying to run before they crawl. Me, I'm going all out, up against the all. You're up against the clock, up against the clock. Trying to break the doors down, you should've changed the locks. I'ma bring them all down, everybody's up. And I pride when it's showtime, everybody watch. They ain't taking my spot, no way. They ain't taking what I got, no way. I'm in a fight of my life every day, and I ain't stopping now, yo, I'ma carry my weight. They ain't taking my spot, no way. They ain't taking what I got, no way. I'm in a fight of my life every day, and I ain't stopping now, yo, I'ma carry my weight. It's like they don't wanna see me win, that's cool. Yeah, man, I got this in the bag like school. They're trying to rock the boat, but the ride's too smooth. Cause I'm trying to bid the goal, and the vibes don't lose. You guys are old news, and your styles don't ooze. You're going head to head with the guy who won't move. Your tide goes snooze with your blind old views. Yeah, you couldn't walk a yard or a mile in my shoes. Yeah, I'ma smile all the way to the dubs. Cause what's an extra mile if you come from the muds? I'm a wild out, watch me ramp it up. Check my style out.
It's time for the talking to stop and the fighting to start. This should be good. I'm Todd Grisham, and here with me, my broadcast colleague, it's Johnny Nelson.
Hi, Todd. Nice to be here with you.
And now it's time for the tale of the tape. Sergio Martinez at the middleweight limit, 160 pounds. He stands 5 foot 8 inches tall, and his southpaw.
Suelta eso. Sí.
Sergio Maravilla Martinez. This future Hall of Famer
No.
who fights out of Buenos Aires, Argentina.
Quiero que la agarre, vas a ver. No.
This expectations are... And there's the bell to start round one. They both want the knockout. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. One punch could change the entire complexion of this fight. When you're fighting a counterpuncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counterpuncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
They have got great ring IQ. Counterpunchers are the best.
They exchange punches. She blocks the jab. Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Nice defense on that hook. That counter punch caught him clean. Misses with the straight left. Good counter punching. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Sergio Martinez is dazed. From this moment forward, he... There's the bell to start round two. After that last round, something has got to change.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you.
Counterpuncher's my favorite kind of fighter. A good counterpuncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
They threw the hook, it didn't land. Someone's will cave, but which fighter will it be?
Who?
A lot of people love watching fighters in this weight class because they've got the speed and they've got the power. Throws the jab, it doesn't score. They exchange punches. We wanted action, and they are delivering. They blocked the left there. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Well, he is in big trouble here. There's the bell for round three. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get sucked in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
You've got someone with the hands speed that this fighter possesses. How do you deal with it?
The middleweights are the best you can ever come across. Obviously, the glamour weight is the heavyweight, but the middleweight is the size of the average man or woman. When you get in there and you're letting the shots go, you've got power, you've got speed, you've got pace. You can stand, you can dance, you can do everything. We can look back in history. You know the amazing fights at middleweight are ridiculous. That is what writes our history books.
Nice exchange here from both men. Those counter punches have to hurt. They won't give us a second to catch our breath. He threw a punch and just got countered. They blocked the left there. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. Back at it in round 4. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. There's no way this fighter can go punch for punch. Their resistance to these blows just isn't the same.
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics. Sometimes it's all right to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
Nice defense there to stop the right hook. To be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. And that left hook doesn't find its target. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
So you're getting in there with somebody that's so fast, you're prepared to take a licking because you've got to get some before you get in close.
That counter punch caught him clean. Threw a punch and just got... Martinez forced to step back. He's on wobbly legs. And it appears they weathered the storm. How? I'm not sure.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just...
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. That seemed like he switched up. And there's the bell for round 5. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
Big whiff with the right hook. Jab does not score. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. How much confidence do you build when your opponents hit you with their best shot and you walk right through it?
I've seen some fights with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer.
Oh my! The Argentine Martinez is down. I want to see that again, but from a different angle.
A shot from the gods took him out.
Apparently it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
Don't waste time. Step behind the referee. When he comes close, tie him up. The referee's then got to paw you. Walk around the ring. You've just got to make the most of it. Because if you let him jump back on you again, he's going to get momentum and push him down again. And that's a lot of points to lose in the ring.
Final 10 seconds here, unless something major happens. I think we all know who won that one. What a huge momentum. Let's start the sixth. He really got banged up last round. What? Maravilla is flat on his back. How about that technique on that headshot? Let's see it again and appreciate it more.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
You can only take so much, and this guy wants no more. And that is that.
Just wanna fly and run away. Away from this place, away from mistakes. Broken promises made to myself to pursue my happiness. I want to fly away. Live my life in my own way. Give me a new day. I start a fresh start again.
The fans are ready, and it looks like the fighters are now ready. Alongside me, English fighting legend Johnny Nelson.
Todd, always a pleasure to work with you. Always a pleasure.
Saul Canelo the mark. This bout is... The fans are ready, and it looks like the... And we're off and running between these two really accomplished fighters. Let's see how they come out. These punches coming from every angle. Beautiful counter punch. Good looking right hook, but that was blocked. I know boxing fans around the world feel like Christmas morning with these two finally in the ring.
It's so hot, so heated, there's a roof on here, you don't understand. When you're working, when the noise is there, the pressure's on, you're thirsty, you're sweating, and you're getting under, you're on the wrong side of a beating. This can be hellfire on here.
He threw a punch and just got countered. They exchanged punches. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Watch it again one more time. Appreciate the perfection of that knockout shot.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from? One, two, three, four, five, six, seven.
Oh, my word. Canelo just got clipped. Talk about Alvarez in that last round. The corner hasn't thrown in the towel yet, so I guess he's coming out for another round.
Unbelievable heart, knocked down twice.
Good work. Now that's it. Now breathe. Just get your breath.
Here we go, round 2. Who's going to land the first big shot? Canelo Alvarez just got rocked in a big way. A big, heavy blow, and Saul is down. I don't know, I got to take another look at that.
That's lights out right there.
They're on their feet, but is this the beginning of the end?
He's got to waste time. Get a step behind the referee. When he comes close, tie him up. The referee's then got to power you. Walk around the ring. You've just got to make the most of it. Because if you let him jump back on you again, he's going to get momentum and pull you down again. And that's a lot of points to lose in a round.
We enter the final 10 seconds here in a pretty dominant display. Talk about Alvarez in that last round. He's been knocked down, but at least not knocked out yet. Can make or break a fighter.
Get your mind back, get your focus back, get that jab back.
Let's get it started in round 3. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a day.
Hold on, got to cut you off here, Johnny. We've never seen Canelo. Big shot, and Alvarez is on the canvas. It looked great live. How will it look again on slow motion replay?
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, you're out.
It happened. You saw.